Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Lucy, welcome, and today we have an empties video. People seem to like empties videos rather than monthly favourites because it shows you what I'm actually using, which is fantastic. So the box is getting pretty full now, so I thought I would just show you, get it emptied, and then I can start filling it for another time. I don't do these like on a monthly basis. I just do them when the box sort of looks full, and then we can get on. So yeah, so the first thing, you get bored of me talking about this, but I've used another one of these up. I've got another one that I'm using now. I use this pretty much all the time. In fact, we need to spray now because I haven't done it today. So if you are new to my channel, this is the Be Hydrated Hyaluronic Acid Face Spritz for all skin phases. 12-hour moisturization. I wouldn't say it was 12-hour moisturization. However, if your skin is feeling thirsty, give it a quick spray, and yeah. So this is Superdrug's own brand. It's cruelty free. $7.99 for 100. Is it 100 mils? I can't see because there's a sticker over it. Ugh, and there's a sticker over that one as well. It might be 100 mils. It could be 75 mils. But they usually have them on offer, either buy one get one free or half price, which is kind of like buy one get one free. So definitely check that out if you have dry skin. I really like this stuff, and I've been through bottles and bottles and bottles of it. The next thing that I'm getting rid of, or that I've used up, should we say, are these brushes. They have come to the end of the road for me. My brush, I have bought a new brush set. I've got loads and loads of brushes that it's overflowing. These are ones that I've either used up and they've gone a bit manky, or I just don't use. Like these two brushes here are so similar. This was a set off of eBay. I really liked the colour scheme, like black and teal is like my thing. Black and pink is my thing also. However, like I say, they've come to the end of the road. They've got a bit manky, or I just don't use them, and I needed to make room for my new set, which looks like this and is so pretty. So yeah, bye bye. I'll just put them over there. The next thing I've finally used up is my Dr. Pawpaw multi-purpose soothing balm. This I got in a Birchbox ages ago. I don't get Birchbox anymore because I found I was getting like the same products over and over again. You can use this for lips, skin, cuticles, and beauty finishing, fragrance free. This was 10 mils. I think on their website, this one costs like $2.95 or something. You can get like really big ones. This stuff is amazing if you have dry lips. I probably will repurchase sometime in the future. However, at the moment, I've got so many things to get through. I don't really need another Dr. Pawpaw in my life at the moment, but this stuff is really, really good. People can use it on like their elbows, their heels, their hands. Yeah, it's made in Britain, and it took me forever to get through this stuff because a little bit does go a long way, so I do believe it's worth the price. So yeah. The next things that I'm getting rid of because they've expired are these colour correcting concealers from Collection. It was the red one, and not the red one, the green one and the purple one. The red one gets green, the green gets rid of redness, and the purple one gets rid of like yellow tones. I used to be really yellow around my mouth, so I do get a little bit of redness. It's not enough to be color correcting, so I'm getting rid of them because they've expired now anyways. The next thing is the NYX Powder Puff Lippy. This was in Teenage Dream. I actually cut the top off, if you can see. I actually cut the top and like squeezed it all out into like little pots because the applicator just got nasty. So yeah, I didn't like the formula of this. It like is a liquid and then it dries down and goes like a powder. I didn't like the formula of this whatsoever, and I have so many lipsticks of this colour. I just thought, just get rid of it because you're not going to use it, and I don't use it. So yep. The next things you're going to be shocked are these two Jeffree Star makeup brushes. So I bought the set. I wish I hadn't have bought the set now. These two are like the eyeshadow brushes, and I have to say they are hideous. After you wash them once, they just go nasty. Like you can see, I don't know if you can see actually. Yes, you can, just slightly. Like there's bristles coming off. They're natural brushes which are not like cruelty free, and I'm trying to get to the completely cruelty free life. They're just not for me, and now they've got to the point where they stab you when you're trying to apply makeup, and they stain like anything, as you can see, but they're just not comfortable to use. It's not a joy. That, like I say, they're quite stabby now, so I need to get rid of these two. If you are going to buy any of the Jeffree Star brushes, buy the synthetic ones, because I have to say the synthetic ones are really good, especially this one, which is the JS2, which is the powder brush. I love this brush. I use it all the time. It feels really soft, really nice. If you're baking, obviously you can get in and get that product off, but I really like the JS2. So if you're going to buy any of the brushes, buy the JS2. I'm still keeping the JS4, which is like the highlighting one, but trust me when I say, like, look at it. Trust me when I say this one is hanging on by a thread. When I can find an alternative to that brush, let me know in the comments below what you use for highlighting, because that brush needs to go as well, but those two are going. The next one is the Collection Lemon. I used this as a eyeshadow primer because my eyes are quite dark. This one, yeah, the Lemon Lasting Perfection Colour Correction Concealer. I loved this stuff, and like I say, I've used it up now. It is actually empty. So yeah, I did really like this one. However, I've got the P. Louise base. I've got the Fenty Beauty eyeshadow primer that I need to try out. I've got quite a lot of primers, so I won't be buying this one for a while until I've used other stuff up, and even then the P. Louise base is top notch. This one is the number one Fair. In this one also was a this one was just like the normal concealer. As you can see, it is empty. I was scraping to get stuff out of the bottle. Like I say, number one Fair. This one is really good if you are on a budget. However, I will say with Collection, like you're not very inclusive of people. Like your shade range isn't all that great. And then we have this one as well, which is the Naturally Matte Collection foundation. This is in porcelain. Again, your shade range, I think there was like 10 shades of this, which isn't all that great. I've used this up, and you don't actually do this one anymore, so it's like it's not worth me talking about. But this for a while was my favorite foundation, but like I say, I've used it. I've got so many foundations to be getting on with, and I don't always wear foundations, so yeah, my hair, look at it. So the last thing is the Sophie Revolution. Is so dirty, oh my god. This is the Sophie Revolution eyeshadow palette. This was like her first collaboration with them, and as you can see, it's much loved. But unfortunately, oh god, you can see me. Unfortunately, it's expired now. It's gone a little manky. As you can see, I did touch pan in a few of the shades, and I was getting close to pan in some of these other shades. Some people were saying when it first came out that it was very similar to the Jaclyn Hill like first Morphe palette, and I have to disagree. This one is like a separate palette on its own. This colour here, Petrol, was amazing. It's gorgeous. I don't really want to put my fingers in it now because it's gross. And obviously this one, this like rose gold shimmer, it wasn't a rose gold, it was like a rosy pinky shimmer, was my favourite. I would just chuck that all over the lid. This one here was a really good transition shade. They were all really good. They all perform really well. This palette is £10, and I have to say, if you are looking for a gift for someone that's just starting out in makeup, this is the palette to go for. It's really pretty. There's a mirror in it. It's £10. Sophie is like bang on trend with the youngsters of today. I watch her occasionally, but yeah, it's really good. It's also cruelty free and all that jazz. So yeah, Revolution is a really good brand. It's also a really nice size for traveling. I don't know what else to say. It's a really good like balance between shimmers and mattes. Yeah, if you want to buy this palette, buy this palette. I have so many palettes though. I don't think I will repurchase this one, but it was my favourite for a long time. I have so many palettes in my drawer, and I'm not bragging. It's a bit of a headache to me actually. I've got so many palettes in my drawer and I just don't get around to even trying. I've never even opened. I'm going to have to do a giveaway or something when I get to 1K, because I got a lot of stuff that I'm never even going to get around to using. So keep your eyes open for that. If you're not already, subscribe. And like I say, when I get to 1K, I will do a big giveaway. Let me know what you have used up and what you would repurchase. Let me know if you've used any of the items that I have talked about and what you think about them. And as ever, guys, I'll see you soon for another video. Bye!